What up? Who's on right now, man? I know I was gonna start my live at 6, man, but I'm just not feeling patient, and I'm just messing around with my guitar, man. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, man. So yeah, I'm just here chilling and messing around with my tunes, man. Put a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear me, man. Going to work now. I wish I could see that famous dish. Oh, Christmas. Hey, I'll probably leave this live up for, I'll probably give it a week. So yeah, I'm just here chilling, man. I was gonna go live at 6, but I'm just here chilling a bit before I go ahead and start cooking at 6. So yeah, I'm just messing around. See, this is kind of what I know a little, but not too much, man. So don't be saying he's trying to be a pro guitarist, but I am, man. Dang. Still trying to get used to holding the pick, though. So I'm still trying to learn how to I'm still trying to learn how to I know the chords, but my hands it's all somehow. So yeah, guys, I'm just messing around before I get started cooking. So far I know a few chords, but not too much, but I get the gist of how guitars work and how the chords have to come together. I know the chords, but it's the rhythm and the beat. That's something that can't be taught though. So I'm still trying to figure it out, man. So yeah, man. So I'm still trying to get used to playing the guitar. So yeah, guys, I'm still trying to get used to it because, like I said, I've been busy for the last few days trying to get the live up and running and get it kind of the way I want it. And once I get a song down, and because I'm trying to learn one song right now, and I know just maybe about 4 chords now out of it, and I'm trying to put it all together so then that way, once I perfect it, I can probably do you one song, man. It's a little sad song, but I like it. Let's see what the comments are saying, man. And for some of you that don't know, the name of my guitar is Black Betty. Just like the song, man. Just like the song. All right. Need Grandpa Roger to give you lessons. Hey, yeah. He's a pretty cool cat, man. That'd be really cool. It's like getting lessons from Jimi Hendrix. Hey. Patrick Vegas. Good evening, Mr. Ryan. What's going on, Patrick? I just entered the drawing about 5 minutes ago. Cool, Kenluchi. Yeah, I haven't been looking at my phone, man. Okay. Let me see. Because I really haven't been looking at who's entered in my drawing, man. So I'm just like, okay. I don't know. I didn't get no notification or no email, man. Unless everyone's messaging the wrong email, that could probably be it. But then people already entered in my drawing, though. All right. Blackwater in the house. Good evening, Ideen. Janice, good evening. Mr. Ryan from Kicklichi. How's it going? Pretty good. I'm just here messing around with my guitar and trying to get into the zone of the live, man. Even though I went live, yesterday? Yeah, I went live yesterday, even though I said I wasn't going to, but I did. But yeah, man. I'm just here playing around with this right here. Or so far, I know 2 tunes from the beginning of 2 songs, man. This is one of my favorite songs, and I thought I'd just mess around with it so I can not forget how to do it. Messed up. See, that's why I try practicing every time, even though it's the same tune. I know, but I try to practice it every time, so then that way I don't keep messing up, man. But I got most of it down. See, it's that last part I'm trying to get a hold of right there. See, I'm trying to get this right. So where it goes. So from what I've figured out about guitars, man, is always practice. Even though you keep messing up, you have to continually practice, man. So even though it sounds like, even though I keep practicing the same thing, man, and those are the songs I like, man. Like this is "Paint It Black" by the Rolling Stones, and the other one I'm trying to perfect is "Hurt" by the cover of Johnny Cash, man. So that's what I'm trying to learn right now. Hey, trying to be all fancy. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Uh, Let me take you guys to my small little kitchen, man. Gotta get everything ready. Gotta get everything ready, Freddy. Whoa. Hey, oh. Okay, hey. Hey, Christmas, are you still on? Look at my cleaver. But mine doesn't have a hole in there, though. Hold on. Let me, hold on, guys. Hold on. No, wait. Whoa. What's going on here? All right. Gang Panda, what's going on? How's your night going? Me, I am just about to get started with the cooking live with Mr. Ryan, man. You know what I gotta invest in now that I'm starting to do more lives? I think one time we're doing let's see if I can shake it a bit. Okay. Uh, One time we're doing a few videos for Sierra, Kitty, and Jerickson's channel. But man, Sierra, she has like a cool setup, man. Her apartment's a little small, but she broke out these cool camera lights, and that's how you get the cool camera lights from Auntie Tea Time, man. And I'm like, man, I gotta get me a pair of those. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm gonna ask Sierra what kind of light she uses, so then that way when I go live, I can have more lights in my kitchen, and you guys can see me more. As you can see, I'm a little dark, but I'm gonna see if I can try and fix that though. So right now, I'm just plugging in my phone and everything before I get started with this live, man, because in case anyone wants to call in, or I can look at the comments and respond to the comments if I need to from my phone. And you gotta plug in the laptop before it starts dying, man. So yeah, I'm just here getting everything ready for the live, man. And thank you for everyone for joining my live tonight, man. I know my lives haven't been really exciting, but I'm just glad everyone's enjoying my cooking live, though. As you can see, that's the name of my new segment for my cooking lives. Raven's Kitchen, man. The Raven's Kitchen. That's the new segment live that I'm gonna name my cooking lives now. Because I know now that everyone loves cooking lives, man. So I'm just here getting everything ready and we can get started here soon, guys. Ghoulish Rose. Hi there, Ryan. Excited to see what you're cooking tonight. Make sure to take the battery out of the smoke alarm. Well, the dish I'm cooking, it doesn't require too much smoke, so I'm all good with that. And this dish I'm cooking, I've been cooking it for a while now, and I know it doesn't give off that much smoke. And I'm drinking iced coffee too. Oh yeah, for some of you that are just now logging on, this is what I'll be making. I'll be making yellow curry. Let's zoom in on it. This is just the paste here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warm the paste up in my pot over there. And then I guess when you warm this paste up, it's a little hard, but then you have to put it in the pot, so then that way it'll warm up and then it softens. And then once it's all good and softened and you spice it up around the pot, then you throw in your chicken, then you stir your raw chicken up with the sauce, and then once you think all the sauce is inside the chicken, then you add the coconut milk. You know, I'm lactose intolerant, but this milk is all right, man. All right, greetings from sunny California, Cherry Darling 909. Thank you for joining my live. I greatly appreciate it. Yazzie family, what's up? I'm just getting everything ready. I know it's a little early, but I just wanted to jump on because I'm just so excited about doing this live. And I'm just getting everything prepped up, drinking my iced coffee, and we'll begin here shortly. So if you have any questions or whatnot, or you have any comments for me, don't hesitate to ask, man. And let's put on some music a bit. Let me see right here. So yep, we got some music playing in the background. I got my iced coffee and if you guys can see my okay. This is gonna be a little tough, but I'm gonna manage it. I'm doing my live from a laptop, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my laptop and then show you guys what it looks like. Hold on. Oh yeah, the chair. Whoa. There we go. Probably just turn off the sound. It sounds a little weird. Normally, I put on the sound from when I'm over there talking with everybody, but I don't mind this, man. Okay, let's get to some comments. Yo, evening Raven. What's going on, native guy? How's your day going, man? How's your evening going? Prestonian, what's going on, man? I'm just here getting everything ready and making sure everything's on point. That's how you know if your knife's really sharp. But, I know my knife isn't sharp, but I normally get my knives sharpened like every month or two, but lately I haven't went to go get my knife sharpened, but I need to do that because normally the best way you can tell a knife's sharpened is if you grab a piece of paper and you slide it all the way through and it has a nice clean cut. Oh yeah, before I forget, if you guys want to do call-ins or whatever while I'm cooking, or you just want to keep me company, you're welcome to. The number's right here, man. And what time is it? 3 minutes to 6, man. I'm about to get started here shortly. Oh yeah, for some of you that just logged on, this is what I'm using. They when it comes to curry, there's like two kinds of curry. There's Indian curry and there's Thai curry, man. The one I prefer eating is the Thai curry, man. Indian curry, it's all right, but they add way too many spices to it, and it seems to always just confuse my mind and my palate. Like it's too sweet and it's too salty and it's too nutty and it's too sour. It's weird. It's weird for some, but I'm not saying not to try Indian food, but that's my opinion on Indian curry. But it's still good though. But what I know how to make is Thai curry, and this is yellow Thai curry, man. There's three kinds of curry. There's yellow curry, there's green curry, and there's red curry. I've never tried green or red yet, but every time I go somewhere, I always choose the yellow curry, man. I know it looks red and orange right now, but once you get it in the pot over there and you stir it and you mix all your meat together and you pour in the coconut milk, then the color changes. So let's see. About that time, man. Prestonian, yee. Stay sharp. Evening is doing good. Thanks. No problem, native guy. Good evening, everyone. Where's everyone tuning in from? Myself from Peoria Avenue. Or Peoria, Arizona. No, I said Avenue. All right. So we're about to get started here now. That's about time. And I got a good amount of people on. Like I said, all right, I'm going to go over all the ingredients you'll need for if you ever want to make what I'm making right now. I cut up my chicken already, so this is like two giant chicken breasts worth. But you got to make sure you cut up your chicken breasts into cubes, and they have to be like a good even amount of size, because once you put them in there, you have to boil it like a stew, and then it has to cook evenly, man. So chicken breasts. I prefer grape tomatoes because they're easy to cook and they're always sweet and delicious. Coconut milk. It doesn't matter what kind of coconut milk you have or you want to use. I prefer this one because I went through a lot of coconut milk, and so far this is the only one I like, and it has a cool bird on there too. Potato, otherwise known as Kartoffel in German, but that's random, but okay. And carrots, man. So basically what this is going to be like is a, how do you say, it's almost like making beef stew basically, but instead of using beef, you can use beef, pork, or whatever, but I prefer chicken because I'm a chicken dude, and chicken is easier to cook and really not too hard to mess up basically. So I prefer chicken then. And let's grab this here. Let's see, you guys. Let's see. All right. Make sure you get your knife out of the way. Don't go crazy banging stuff. And make sure you wash your hands too. Since I'm eating by myself and there's going to be a lot of leftovers for myself, then I always prefer washing my hands. But if you're cooking for a family or whatnot, make sure you wash your hands, guys. Ooh. Dang, to think this is the new thing now. Everyone like watching everybody cook. He's like, I feel like the Food Network. Now I know how Yazzie family feels. You know what? When I was younger, I never learned how to cut. I didn't even know how to peel a potato, and I accidentally I was holding the potato like this, and I went like this, and I took a scrape off my finger, man. It was all gross and there was blood everywhere, and my mom got mad, and she's like, "You better throw that out. I don't want to be tasting blood in my potatoes." And I was like, "Oh man, but it's good." She says, "Yeah, but we're all eating it. It's just not you." I was like, "Okay." So yeah, that was the first time I learned how to cut potatoes or learn how to learn how to learn how to not scrape it. I guess that's what the expression is now. Scrape a potato, shred a potato, peel a potato. There you go. But for some reason, when I'm peeling potatoes, I always tend to just overdo it, and I don't like seeing all these brown spots, and I just tend to continue on. But then it turns out it's like way deep in there, and it's like deep inside the crevice of the potato. And it's weird too. I think I might be allergic to potatoes too. It's kind of weird, but it's just a random thought. I don't know if I am completely. It's not like I break out in hives or anything, but I don't know. I just have like a weird feeling that I am, even though everyone says it's just in your head. But you know, man, I don't mind it. And when you're cutting your potato for this thing, for the curry, the way I like to cut it is in half. So, and then from the top again. So then you got fourths right here. And the way I like to cut it is like this though. The way it's cut like that, I like to cut it in half again. So right there, down the middle, and then you got another halves right here, and then you got a good amount of sized potatoes, and they all have to be similar sizes too. So when you're cooking your potatoes, they all cook perfectly, man. So you got to continue to keep practicing learning how to cut your vegetables, man. But these are good, perfect size for curry, man. And I already prepared a bath right here, so make sure you have like have a bowl of water to put your potatoes in, because you don't want your potatoes to turn all black. And I like using this because I could go like this, and then all you gotta do is just dump it in the water and then continue on like that. And then your last potato. You slide it on your cleaver and just dump it in your bowl. And that's how much potatoes I have right now. But what I like to do is I always like to use 2 potatoes instead of 1. So you guys can watch me again as I cut and peel this other potato. Let me get to some comments real quick before I get carried away again. All right, let's get to some comments. All right. Everyone liked the lie so he can smell a vision. Hey, I can smell it. I did that too, but with cheese and cheese. Oh yeah, the one. Yeah. So if you guys are now just learning how to use a potato peeler, don't put your hand over it like that, because if you try and slip your finger, you could potentially grate your your cuticles and your finger on accident. So be careful with the grater. I am Jen. Hi, Ryan. What are you cooking? I am cooking chicken yellow curry with some rice. But as for the rice, I had leftover rice yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is just reheat that rice, and I'm gonna show you how to reheat the rice also. So then that way, because what most people do is they throw away their rice after it gets hard. They're like, it doesn't have the same texture as it does when I first cooked it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to reheat rice if you have leftover rice from the night before. Don't throw it out, but I'll show you how to reheat it. Kitlichi, that's how I peel the potatoes too. That cleaver sounds cool. I know, right? It's nice and sharp. Don't do that. I only do that because I got used to doing that. So don't do that. The sound of a knife is chilling. Hey, Jesse Monte, what's going on? I'm just here about to start cooking. Or I am cooking, but I'm getting to the comments man. Pack that bowl. Hey. But yeah, let me get back to cooking in front of you guys, or peeling my potatoes. But now that oh yeah, this is something my mom taught me a while back. Like if you have a plastic bag or something, is what you can do. You just grab your plastic bag and you roll it out, and then you just peel your potatoes on the plastic bag. So then that way, once you're all done, you could just wrap up your plastic bag, or if you have animals like rabbits, you can just feed them all your potato peels. Because apparently my mom used to have rabbits, and she used to feed her rabbits potato peels and any extra like stuff that isn't that you're supposed to cut off on a vegetable. So don't be afraid to go faster with your peeler, man. Sometimes it's a little intimidating, but I learned to have fun with it, and I've made a lot of mistakes when cooking. Like I nicked my finger and everything, man. But don't be afraid to continue learning how to use a peeler and knives and whatnot. I like that sound, don't you? It's like the clicking sound of trying to peel potatoes. Oh yeah, by the way, I am doing a giveaway too for my 100 subs. Phone call. Mr.Ryan here. What's up?
Hey, do you do DoorDash?
I wish. Not anymore.
Hi, Mr.Ryan. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. And yourself?
Pretty good. I just wanted to call to say hi.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
I can't wait to see how this comes out. I'm excited to try your recipe next.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have my live. By the way, everyone in the chat, I'll have this live up for about a week. So I normally delete it after a few days, but everyone's been saying they really want to learn how to cook it. So I'll have this live up for a week.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Yeah, so I'm just here cooking in front of the live. If you didn't see me already.
It's looking good.
Oh, thank you.
You should invite some aunties over, so you have plenty of food.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I enjoy your shows and having to see you like once in a while on live. I'm glad you're back though.
Oh yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, I recently started back and I go live. I don't do vlogs anymore, but I do go live 3+ times throughout the week now.
Okay. Alrighty then. No, I just want to say hi. See how
all right.
Wasn't calling, so I was like, I gotta be the first to call. Maybe I'll break the ice.
Yeah, I forgot I put my number up there, but thank you for calling though. I always enjoy a good conversation.
Okay. All right. Well, take care.
All right. Keep watching, and I hope you have a good evening.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, shout out. Oh man, I didn't get her name, but shout out to you that just called. Let's see what the comments are saying. Why is everyone laughing? I see everyone laughing at my face, laughing the face. Let's see. Let's see, Governor. Cancel. Day old rice is good for fried. Yeah, that too, Yazzie family. So if you have old rice and don't throw it out, it's always good to reuse rice and go ahead and put it in a stir fry. We feed the potato peels to pigs. Oh yeah, that's good too. Potato pigs. Potato pigs. You feed the peels to potato. You feed potato peels to pigs. Try saying that 5 times fast. I used to cook. I got banned it from my own kitchen. Hey, Jesse, laughy face. Native guy, laughy face. Jen, laughy face. I'm not joking. It's the truth. All right, guys, let me continue on this cutting my potato. And as for some of you that don't know, this is a cleaver. It's very sharp, and if you ever use one, it's pretty cool. And on YouTube, I think it was YouTube back in the, it was like a YouTube live. I seen this cool Asian chef. He did these cool things with the cleaver. He like cut it all smooth, and he peeled the potato with one cleaver. It was a really sharp cleaver though, so my cleaver is a little dull, even though everyone says it's sharp. But yeah, man, I'm still trying to learn how to cook. And as I said, man, I'll leave this live up for about a week. I think that's what I'll start doing with my lives, man. I'll leave my live cookings. I'll leave them up for a week, so then that way it gives everyone time to write down the recipe, and if they ever want to try it. So that's why I like this cleaver too, because if you have any peels, you could, and if your cleaver is sharp enough, you could just slide it onto your cleaver and use it like that. Whoa. And let's take a look at the comments real quick. B. Gorman, what's going on? How's your night going? Me, I'm just here cooking in front of everybody, and everyone's enjoying the live cooking of me doing my curry. Oh yeah, for some of you that don't know, you can get this curry at most Asian marketplaces. They really don't sell it in like any other grocery stores. So it comes in like a small pack, and it comes in like this gelatinous packet right here. So maybe I could do that though. I could probably do that as a future contest, man. If everyone's down for it, if you ever want to cook curry, I can send you a packet, and I can send you a can of my favorite coconut milk I like to use, and then you can make your own curry at home. For me, I like to have curry maybe like once every 2 weeks, and like I like to eat like whatever leftovers I have. I mostly like to meal prep, so all of this is like meal prep food for me already. My potatoes are done, and I don't need the peeler, so we can just move that out of the way. Put that in the sink, and I kind of think it is when you're cooking, you have to have your station clean at all times. But now that that's done, the next thing you gotta prep is your carrots, man. You can use these baby carrots. I use them because they're faster, and if I use half of them, I still have the other half. And if I decide to do more curry, then I can use the other half. Or if I want to snack on them, I still have this other half. Or if you get hungry throughout the whole process of making the curry, you can just snack on them. Because for some of you that don't know, I worked in the kitchen as a dishwasher, and I only did it for one weekend. But so far, man, They really liked that I was working there, and even the chef there thought I went to school for cooking. I'm like, no, man, I love cooking from home. See, when you don't want to, if you don't want to cut this all one at a time, you can just put it in a roll like this and just slap your cleaver down, and there you go. You already got carrots. And then you can do it again. I like doing this because it's real simple and you don't have to cut them one at a time. You can if you want to be all fancy, but I like to take the shortcut when it comes to cooking fast and make sure you line it up and keep going, man. You just keep going with your cooking. Regardless of what anyone says, I would highly suggest that everyone start cooking up, Make sure you line it up, and for me, this isn't enough, so this is what came out of it. So for me, I'm going to add just a little bit more carrots, man. Because when I'm cooking, I prefer to have a lot, so then that way for tomorrow's lunch, instead of eating out, I can always have like leftover curry. And one time I made maybe a lot of curry, man, and that curry lasted me almost a whole week. See, this is what I like to do too. Like if I want to be all fancy, I can line up the carrots with my cleaver like that and just line it down the middle and pop it down. Let's do it one more time, guys. Line it up, put it down the middle, pop it, slide it onto the cleaver, and there you go. Now you got yourself some carrots. Let's look at some comments, man. Oh. Aunties are home wreckers. Hey. Joey Charlie, what's going on? Me, I'm just about to start cooking. Well, I am cooking. I'm just talking through the whole process on figuring out on how to make curry. Yep, especially when handling chicken, don't want to cross-contaminate. Yeah, so if you guys are working with chicken or any meat whatsoever, you constantly wash your hands. And if you're using a cutting board for your chicken or anything like that, make sure you separate everything, man. Like this cutting board right here. I only use this cutting board if I'm cutting vegetables or fruits. Other than that, I only use my hard plate bowl. My plates right here, they're real hard, so I only cut meat on this right here. Or if I'm working with fish, then I use that little container thing it comes in, the little plastic thing, man. So that's what I use when I'm cooking all the different things I like. Curry makes you go to a toilet in a hurry. Yeah, sometimes it does. But if you cook it right, you'll have no problem. Let's see. Poop. I love lots of potatoes and onions in my curry with the jasmine rice. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to be making. But yep, there we go, guys. I have my carrots. And finally, we can put in the tomatoes. And I've had these tomatoes for about a few days. They're still good, man. So don't say otherwise if you think these are bad. But these are still good. And make sure you wash them off if they come in this packet. Because as you can see, there's like holes and slits in here. So if bugs get in there or if there's like some sort of... You don't know where these baby grape tomatoes been. So you don't know if the water's good or clean. So make sure you rinse them off before you start using them, man. Maybe use a handful. Whoa. Wow. Oh yeah, by the way, when you're making curry, you can add whatever you want to it. This is something I've always liked, having carrots, tomatoes, and potatoes in there. You can add squash, you can add bell peppers, you can add even onions or whatever you want to it, man. But from what I've always been told is it's always good to have your own preference and when you're making curry because you're the one going to be eating it, man. And if you want to make it however you want, you're welcome to. How's there was a cool trick I wanted to show you guys, but I can't. I can't like. I can't do it because I don't have any flat plates. A cool trick to cutting tomatoes in half, if you have it all like in a bunch like this, is if you grab a flat plate, and put it right on top, and you use your cleaver or whatever you want, and you slice it all the way through. Then you can cut everything in one slice. But I don't have a plate, so I'm gonna have to cut these individually. All right. So what I like to do, since these are kind of soft and I can't like slam into them, so what I like to do is this right here. Kind of shake it just a bit, so then that way, and then you slide it on through. Sometimes the juices will get all over the place. Sometimes they won't. And you have yourself a good cherry tomato. Well, make sure when you're cooking too, make sure you kind of separate everything, like from the carrots and the cherry tomatoes, man. Because when you're cooking curry, you have to put everything in at a certain time. Like first, you gotta put this the sauce packet in, heat it up, then you mix it in with the chicken, and then once the chicken goes in, then you put the coconut milk in there. And then you wait a few minutes, and then once that's ready to go, and once it starts bubbling, then you put in your carrots, and then you wait let's say another 15 minutes, and then you put in your potatoes, and then once everything starts getting to know each other, then you put in your softer ingredients like your tomatoes. Move on to the next one. You know what? Every time I think about tomatoes, I think about that one horror. I think it was a horror movie, or I think it was a cartoon back in the day, when the evil tomatoes attack or something. And you just kind of slide it back and forth. And we got another phone call, everyone. Make sure you throw your tomatoes on top. Mr. Ryan here. How can I help you? What's up?
Hi, Mr. Ryan.
What's going on? Hello.
What got you started in cooking?
What got me started in cooking? Let me see. I've lived alone since I left home at 18, so I was always on the road and I was in the military, and I've always eaten fast food, and I got tired of eating fast food. And while I was doing that, I used to watch a lot of Anthony Bourdain cooking and his travels, man, and I liked the type of food he ate. So I was like, what if I had that kind of food? And I started eating out again. Then I realized, I want to cook that kind of food. So now I started experimenting with all these different type of Asian food, and it only makes sense that I live out here and I live in the road, and I should be able to eat healthy and make these cool recipes.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm really enjoying your YouTube channel, your cooking and stuff. It's giving me some ideas on what to make for myself. And I like curry too. Curry's really good for you, but I never really made it myself. So I'm really enjoying your YouTube right now, watching you do all this and walking us step by step.
Oh yeah, no problem. Well, like I said, there's people out there that don't know how to cook, and I know some people want to eat healthy and they don't know where to start. So I try to make it as simple as I can because I was in the same situation a few years ago, a long time ago. But I'm just glad everyone's enjoying the live and calling in.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm Jesse Bonte. I was commenting on your YouTube channel right now, and I saw that you can call in.
Oh,
I can
okay.
introduce myself.
Shout out to Jesse, guys. Shout out to Jesse.
Thanks, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, no problem.
Have a good night.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye. Shout out to Jesse. But yeah, guys, I'm glad everyone's enjoying the cooking live, and I will continue to make more recipes. But I'm not a cooking channel whatsoever. I just enjoy cooking, and Yazi family, they're the cooking masters. They're the cooking channel. But man, I just enjoy cooking because it's one of my passions, and it is a passion of mine. But I will not work at a restaurant though. I just like cooking and sharing my different recipes with people that don't know how to cook for themselves, and people that want to try and experiment with different types of foods. So thank you for calling in, Jesse. I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want to know more ingredients, well, I think I might just do this segment every once a week. I'll start doing cooking lives, but it's only going to be once a week, and then from there I'll leave up my recipes for 1 week, and that's it. I will not leave them up any longer. I love lots of potatoes, onions with curry. Where do you like to shop for groceries? Oh, um, like if I'm getting basic poultry and uh, and vegetables, I always like to go to Fry's Marketplace. But if I'm getting exotic ingredients like curry, or coconut milk or kimchi by any chance, I always like to go to the Asian Marketplace. There's one here in Mesa. I keep forgetting International Marketplace. So depending on what I'm cooking, if it's something simple and American, I'll go to Fry's and down to Fry's and just pick out whatever I need to. But if it's something exotic like Korean food or maybe Thai food or something, I'll go over to the Asian Marketplace and pick up my ingredients. But most of the time, I go to Fry's. Michelle, hello. Thank you for jumping on to the live. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for jumping on and watching me cook. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I'm glad everyone's appreciating my live and whatnot. Oh, yes, Game Panda, H Mart. I love H Mart. That's one of the places I go to. And for some of you that don't know, I also like eating Korean food. So this isn't just going to be American and Thai food. I also like eating Korean food, and maybe I'm still trying to figure out how to make bibimbap. But for some of you that are interested in that kind of food, I hope you'll join me in that little recipe. Once I figure out how to make it, I'll go ahead and do it. But one basic Korean food I can make that I keep making a lot is kimchi stew with pork belly. That's what I can make. But yeah, guys, let me get back to this cooking. If you have any questions or you want to call in, don't be hesitant to call in. Well, so yeah, this is what I like to do. You line up your tomatoes, and sometimes they're like really small, and you might end up busting them, but it's all right because you'll still have more tomatoes. So this is what I like to do. Make sure you don't put your finger like this in, because you'll cut off your nub of the finger. This is what I like to do if you're afraid to cut these in half. I kind of like to roll them and then keep rolling them until one goes through. Oh, one came out. And once you get the ball rolling on all of it, then it's real easy to cut cherry tomatoes. And there you go. Easy as pie, man. Then make sure you continue doing this until you get a good amount of cherry tomatoes, because when you're cooking these cherry tomatoes, what's going to happen is all the juices from these little cherry tomatoes are going to come out of the cherry tomatoes, and they're going to mend in with the curry. So then that way you'll have like almost like a sweet curry, and it'll come out amazing. So that's why I like using these cherry tomatoes. You can use regular tomatoes, but I've never done so. But I get comfortable using this ingredient for so long and whatnot, man. even back in my crazy days, my party days, I was always making something because everyone said, "Oh, you're the chef, man. Cook us up something." And my curry was always bomb with everybody. They're like, "Oh, cook us up some curry." And I'm like, "All right, well, you got to go out and buy the ingredients and the stuff." And then, quick as a flash, everyone would go out and buy the ingredients, and I'd hurry up and make the curry and whatnot. But just a little FYI, this is a real good hangover cure. If you make your curry spicy, it's a real good hangover cure for some of you that partake in alcohol. But as for me, I don't drink anymore. But yeah, just a little FYI. And you have your carrots, and you have your little baby cherry tomatoes all ready to go. And since everything's starting to move fast now that I cut up all my ingredients, make sure to warm up your pan over here. And I'm gonna move everything over there. I'm gonna let you guys see what's going on over there also. Oh yeah. Before I forget, this is also what I like to put in my curry. If you guys are interested in putting this in your curry, you don't have to, but these are also the two main staples I like to put in my curry. I like to put this garlic in here, and of course, a good onion. It could be whatever onion you want, but I prefer a white onion. And let me show you how I cut this thing. Right there. You don't need this piece, so you can toss that out. And right there. And make sure you take off the outer layer with that, so you don't want that either. And this is how let me see. Don't forget to make some room for your onions, so this is what I'm going to do. Move all my ingredients. Someone tried calling. But this is what you're going to want to do. Or this is how I cut my onion. Comes out like that, and cut it right down the middle. Let me see if you guys can. There we go. And what I like to do is cut it only halfway, but not all the way. If you cut it all the way, you're gonna hit your hand and you're gonna slash and gash your hand. So what I like to do is only go halfway, so probably like right here, and then cut it in 2 times. So another and another. So now on your onion, you already got 3 cuts in there. So this is what I like to do. Also, make sure when you're cutting vegetables, you hold it like that. Don't put your hand over it, or you'll slice off your fingers, or you'll cut your cuticles right here. So now that everything's all good and you cut it halfway, this is what you can do. And that's what it'll look like. And then once you slide it on your plate, it's already basically chopped up. And then if you want to get real fancy, this is what you can do. Hold on, guys. Got a caller. Phone call. Mr. Ryan here. What's up?
What's up?
It is Warren Family Vlogs and Cooking on the phone, everyone.
How's everyone doing?
How's everyone doing? He's asking you guys.
Your food prep looks really good.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry just looking at it. I think I might just cancel the live and just eat the food.
I know, especially the tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. They look really nice and shiny and whatnot.
You sound like Shane and whatnot.
I know. I'm taking Shane's word.
I wanted to call and let everybody know that plans have changed this weekend. And Navajo Urban was the one that got with me, and he said that it was supposed to snow out here Saturday in Gallup. And he said that most likely they're not going to be selling here in Gallup this weekend because of the weather.
Mm-hmm.
So we figured, and then I talked to Arrows today, and we figured that we just pull the burger cook-off until it gets warmer. And he said it might be the Gallup Arts Crawl this weekend, so he said he's going to be hustling his merch over there that evening also.
Okay.
Since we're not doing the burger cook-off. But I think we did let everybody know. They had message Christmas party, willy-nilly. So we did tell them we'll probably have it at another date when it's warmer, and me and your mom will plan this one out together. So, and then Navajo Urban said he'll most likely come out again when it gets warmer and when there's no snow. I guess
Yo. Hello.
So I did tell Shane Ballou. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, it kind of cut off there for a second.
Okay, yes, I did tell our chapter president, Mr. Ballou, that it was, so he's going to reserve the next chapter house for us some other time.
Sounds good. But yeah, I'll be up there though. Even though everything is canceled, I still got to go up there.
Okay, so other than that, it's let us know when you're out here. We'll probably do something. Shane wants to meet you, so he said crab legs on Shane Ballou.
Oh man, I can't eat crab legs, but I'll watch Shane eat it.
Oh yeah, you're not. What can you eat? Shrimp, right?
I can't eat shrimp either.
Yeah, I know. What can you not eat? Lobster tail?
I can't eat lobster tail either. I love steak and salmon.
Okay, well, she's got money, so we're gonna party off of Shane, and we're gonna eat really good on Shane.
Dang, that sounds like a plan. I'm down for that.
Yeah, so we're gonna get with the chapter house president of Fort Defiance. Michelle, hello, we're doing great. She's here, Nevaeh's here, we're all here. We're going to go live tomorrow.
You hear that, guys?
We're going to do a cook. We're going to go and give away 2 t-shirts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to go live and give away 2 t-shirts. And same old thing, it's going to be relating art videos. So I hope you guys know the videos, and we're gonna ask questions, and we'll be giving away t-shirts tomorrow night again.
Whoa, you guys are on a roll.
So yeah, we're overstocked in merchandise right now. No, it's just our way of trying to get back to all the subscribers. If we could, but we figured, doing a giveaway, once a week t-shirt, and at least that will at least be something for our subscribers,
Okay, yeah.
At least make it fun for them. So.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
Who knows? We might do 3, we might do 4, we might do Mr. Ryan's catch, we might do his stickers.
Hey.
And who knows if we get the right amount, and we'll just raffle off Shane too.
Hear that, Shane?
So we're gonna raffle him off tomorrow, and Shane, send me all your info. Send me your background. Send me what you like to do, where you like to eat, what you're allergic to, and you got to know how to make bread, Shane.
Yeah, Shane.
We're start learning how to make bread. But other than that, I just thought I'd let the subscribers know on your channel that the burger cook-off is canceled until further notice, just until the weather clears up. And hopefully we can get more people, more of the YouTubers to come out and show up and bring everybody here.
Whoa, the whole Navajo
And
Nation.
then I'm sure I'll have enough burgers to go around and see some of the subscribers that do come around if they want to show up. So, we'll give them a free burger and a free hot dog or something.
Whoa, that sounds good.
We'll figure. I think everybody as a group will what's going on.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Other than that, we're going to continue watching your live. Sue's making dinner. I don't know what she's making yet, but we're going to continue watching their live. And tomorrow, we'll put up our Thursday Red Shave, and we'll go live in the evening, probably about 6:30. About 6:30, we'll go live, and we'll do two giveaways tomorrow night.
Whoa, all right, I'll be watching then.
Okay, so we'll continue to watch, and we'll be hanging out in your chat room.
All right, then.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Yep. And that was Yazzie Family Vlogs and Cooking. Warren likes to talk a lot, guys, so my apologies if I haven't gotten to your message, but, it's always good to talk to Warren, man. Anyways, let's get back to the comments real quick, and then I got to hurry up and cut up this onion because that pan over there is roaring. Shane, what it do? What's going on, man? Just chilling, starting to cook. Big P, why'd you stop drinking? I partied so much to a point to where I got up one day and I'm like, I don't feel like drinking anymore. Why do I need a drink? It doesn't bring me any pleasure anymore. And I got tired of the hangovers, so that's why I kind of just stopped drinking. Basically, I just stopped, man. I didn't feel like drinking anymore. Whoa, it's YouTuber's Deadly Uncle Jesse. Hey, Shane, Dirty Sang. Hello, gonna make 2 shirts with one whatnot. That's high nay. Shane, I'm doing great, Yazzie family. Aho, Jesse. Shane's got hardship. Hey, love fries. Yep, fries is my favorite place to shop. Also, I think there was Albertsons up the road too from here in Scottsdale. I like driving out there just to see what they have. Shane Ballou for chapter president. I wish my hardship didn't get me. I'm available for a blind date, ladies. Mr.Ryan, do you like pho? I love pho. It's been a while since I have pho. There's like 4 different pho places here around the valley I like going to. But yes, every now and then I like to have pho. I'll bring the beer. Hey, love Kenzie, drinking beers. You know what? The whole time I've been partying, I never drank beer. I was always a liquor guy. I was a vodka guy. I was a rum guy. I was a tequila guy. I was a bourbon guy. I was a not ginger. What do they call it? Gin guy. I could drink it straight, but I'm not bragging. But I'm just saying what I used to do. But now I don't do that anymore. I'm more about cooking and bettering myself in a way. But let me get back to cutting this onion. Anyways, when you have your onion like this, you can just go like this too if you want. See, and then it's already nicely put, and then you slide it onto your cleaver. You go like that, and you have a good amount. And let's start on our other half of our onion. As I said before, all you got to do is this right here. You slide it right here. Make sure you don't slide it all the way. If you slide it all the way, you're going to hit the back of your hand. You're going to slice your hand. So only do it like a little less than halfway. It's a little more than halfway. You'll feel it. You'll know because what will happen is you see how the blade's like halfway right here and there's a still little slit right here. Your hand, the little bit of the onion will stop it and then you can feel it. And then that's when you just slide it right out and then you continue on. And you do it one more time. If you have a really big onion, you can do it like, you can slide it through maybe like 6 or 5 times. And then once you got that going, you hold your onion and you slide it down. And I know some people cut onion a different way, but this is the way I know how to do it. And you slide it off here. But yeah, guys, this is how I cut my onion. And you just slide it on. And if the pieces are too big, all you got to do is just mince it up as much as you want. You slide that. Make sure you don't you don't waste a piece, and you slide it onto your cleaver, and you continue on. And you do it from your other half of your onion too. And make sure you hold it like that. So then that way, don't hold it like this or you'll chop off a finger, then you're going to be walking around looking all crazy. So when you're chopping, make sure you grip it. So when you're gripping it, it'll stop it right here. So that's how I'm able to cut it so fast. I hold it as I'm gripping it, and then my nubs on the top of my finger right here stop the blade from cutting off my finger. So you kind of have to claw it when you're cutting cutting vegetables and whatnot. Make sure I get all the ingredients. Make sure I don't waste anything. And make sure you wash your hands too, and you wash off your blade. You don't have to wash off your blade. You can just rinse it off, and that'll just do it for now. But it's my towel right here. All right, guys, I'm gonna transfer you over here by the stove. I'm gonna see if I can try and figure this out because it's gonna be the first time I actually had you guys over here. So I'm gonna figure this out, and then we can continue on. Okay. All right, guys, just bear with me. I'm still trying to get set up right here. So then that way you guys can see what I'm doing instead of having you guys over there. Put a thumbs up in the chat right here if you guys can see me and hear me. Or if you can see the pot and all the ingredients. Tequila surprise. Hey, yep, I used to drink crazy things like that. All right, cool. Thank you. So when you guys get to this part, what's going to happen is everything's going to move really fast. So if I don't say anything in the next few minutes, you're going to know why. And everything's going to move really fast. So this is why you prep all your ingredients and make sure everything's all ready to go, because once this starts, then it's going to stop, and then you just let it rest. That's all you got to do. Let me read this last comment. Hi, Mr. Ryan, new subscriber here. I enjoy your art live last night evening. A friend of mine gave me a cleaver recently. You seem really sophisticated, but you're really down to earth. Thank you. And shout out to Aideen Hale. All right, guys, so make sure you get your coconut milk ready. I know I don't have any of those fancy cooking devices where you put it in there and it cuts the can. I prefer just using my hands and using an old school can opener. So for some of you that are wondering, this coconut milk, it's gonna make it really thick. And then if you want your curry to be a little watery, you just add water. But if you want it really thick and kind of goopy, all you gotta do is add your coconut milk. And if it's not enough, you add 2 of them. All right. Well, what I like to do is I normally like to use 1 pack, but now that I looked at all my ingredients, it's going to be more than 2. So this is what I'm going to be using. And for some of you that don't know, this is the packet I'm using. Yellow curry. I prefer yellow curry because it's what I know and it tastes good. You can use whatever curry you want. You can use red, you can use green, and I think there's a black curry. I'm not sure about that one, but I think there is, but I'm not sure, man. So whatever curry you want, you can throw it in however you want. But this is gonna move very fast, so make sure you guys pay attention. What you're gonna want to do is when you're cooking curry, it's gonna come in a sauce pack like this. The ingredients have you required to put it in the pan, so then that way it can warm up and then it can release all the seasoning sauce. And then once that keeps going, make sure you only do it for like a good few minutes. And then once that's ready, you throw in your chicken and you stir your chicken around with the sauce. And then once you believe all the sauce is combined with the chicken, you add your coconut milk. But I'm gonna be quiet for like a few minutes, so then that way I can get this all ready. Then I can show you guys what it looks like. So pay attention. All right. Let me see if I can pull the thing up really quick. Okay. This is what I'm doing right now. See if I can angle it. There we go. I guess that's as good as it can get. All right. So what I'm doing right now, since I poured the coconut milk in here, what you're gonna want to do is keep stirring it. And as you can see from the pack, it looked like it was brown, but as you continue stirring it, it's gonna turn like a yellow. And you see these giant clumps of the sauce still stuck on the chicken. Make sure you stir it around until the sauce breaks up, and it's gonna change the color of the curry. So make sure if it's still stuck on the side and you continue on stirring it a little bit more, and then you'll see more of the color changing. So you keep stirring it around, and then if there's still clumps stuck on the chicken, make sure you keep stirring it. So then that way the clumps break out, and make sure the clumps break up, and you continue stirring it. And then once you believe that it's all good to go, you let it sit for like a good. You continue to let it cook for like a good, let's say 10 minutes, like a few minutes. Give it a few minutes because this chicken is still raw. So what's gonna happen is once you keep cooking it, it's gonna keep cooking. So it's always good to have your chicken in first, so then that way it's cooked all the way through. Just so if you're being really cautious about cooking with chicken, man, and you're very concerned with the chicken being cooked, so make sure the chicken is always the first thing you put in because you know without a doubt it'll be cooked all the way. So if your vegetables are hard, you'll already know that your chicken's already nicely cooked. And as you can see, there's still like it's not that much sauce on there. So once I start adding all my ingredients, it's not going to have that much sauce. So if you have this problem, you can do one of two things. You can add more coconut milk to it, or you can add more water to it, man. So as for me, since I have another coconut milk can, I'm going to put it in there. Let me put you guys down. You know what? I forgot where I put that milk at. Oh, there it is. But yeah, guys, once you continue cooking this a few times, you'll get used to it, and you're gonna like it, man. As for me, I've tried cooking this one time, and I've cooked it one time, and since then, I've always liked cooking curry. Sometimes there's a lot, or sometimes there's not enough. But as for me, I'll eat it regardless if there's leftovers, or if there isn't that much, then I'll go out and buy more ingredients, and I'll end up cooking it more. So, if you still aren't satisfied with how much sauce is in here, what you can do is one of two things. If you add water, it'll make it watery, but you'll still have the same effect as the taste of the curry. But as for me, I like to add more coconut milk because it gives it that really thick flavor I'm looking for, and it'll also add more sauce to it. Whoa. You know what? There's one mistake I made already, though, was I didn't add my onions or garlic to it, because always at the beginning, if you're making curry and you're going to add onions and garlic or whatever you want to it, you're supposed to add it immediately. But man, I just forgot. And then once you believe everything's all nicely cooked and everything seems to be settling, you add in your potatoes. Oh, no. You add in your carrots because the carrots are more hard than the tomatoes, man. So make sure you add in your carrots. Whoa. Whoa. So once that's going, you can stir around until your carrots are all over the place within the pot. And then if you want to know anything beyond that, then just continue to tune in, man. I'll cover everything. If you have any questions on how to cook it or where to buy your ingredients and whatnot, I'm willing to answer it. And while that's all cooking, we can get our rice ready. I wonder if I should just... Okay, I know how to do this. Move my ingredients right here. Move that out of the way. Grab that out of the way. And for some of you, I'm not going to really cook rice, but I'm going to reheat my old rice that I had yesterday. Because if some of you don't know already, if you ever have leftover rice, it comes in like really hard and really grainy, and you just want to throw it out. Don't do that. I'll show you how to reheat it, so then that way it still has that nice fluffy texture it had the day before, man. So if you have leftover rice, you can also use it for stir fry, just as Yazzie family was saying. But I'm gonna show you how to reheat rice that's been sitting, or not sitting out, but rice that got cold and it doesn't have that fluffy texture. But I'm gonna show you how to do it right now. First things first, you get your pot right here, and you heat it up. Oh, wrong one. But as that's heating up, make sure you check on your curry. Stir it around every now and then, man. I don't know why, but I kind of think when you stir curry around as you're cooking it, it feels like it cooks really good and it cooks really fast, man. It looks really good. Oh, man. I like when Jerickson says that, man. It's all funny. I always laugh when him and Jermutson say that. Or I heard Jerickson say that a few times. It looks really good. But yeah, man, make sure you keep stirring your curry every now and then. Oh, no. And as you can see, my pot's just all firing up a bit. Oh no! Don't know why it's doing that. But it is. So if this happens to you, don't freak out. Kind of just take it in and figure out what's going on. As for me, I don't know what's going on. I think there's something that was left on there, like residue. So what I did was just wipe it down a bit and continue cooking, man. Don't freak out. Just turn on your little fan if you have one, and continue stirring your curry, man. And if you're wondering, let this cook for like a good 20 minutes. The only thing you're waiting for is for the carrots to get really soft, man, because you don't want to eat curry and have hard carrots, man. And as you're waiting for your pot to get a little warm for your rice, make sure you scoop out your rice a little. Some of your rice might be stuck to the bottom, so kind of gently move your rice around, so then that way it's easy to transfer when you're ready to cook it and reheat it, man. And you see how it's all bunched up? Make sure you kind of stab it a little, so then that way it breaks easy, and when you're cooking, it'll cook as fast as it can. Whoa. Oh yeah, I can cook regular. I've never cooked stovetop rice, so it's really hard for me. Normally, I have a rice cooker, so it's really fast and simple. I just fill it up, rinse out my rice, and then throw it onto the rice cooker. But beyond that, I don't really know how to cook rice on the stove, man. So yeah, that's just something I thought everyone would know, or thought just a random fact about my cooking style. And once your rice is all ready to go, nice and fluffy and kind of broken apart a bit, make sure you keep checking this pot right here. Okay, right here. Once your curry starts bubbling like that, then you can start adding your ingredients, and you know your curry's cooking really good, and based on the color and the smell of it too. So once it starts bubbling like that, make sure you keep checking on your carrots. So once your carrots get a little soft, you can throw in your potatoes. I'm still trying to figure out how to do live in the cooking, guys. So my apologies if I'm trying to rush everything, but you know, when I do the live cooking, I try to do it as best as I can. You know. But I just want to say thank you for everyone for joining my live cooking. If you like the live cooking channel and any of my my stuff and what I talk about and doing my lives, click the thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And almost an important thing too, an important detail. Dang, I'm all a bit spoons. When you're cooking, make sure you have a cooking spoon, or not a cooking spoon, a tasting spoon. So then that way, when you're cooking and eating, everyone, you can continue to taste your food. And like right now, I'm just going to grab it. See, that carrot's just a little hard, but I'm going to continue to keep stirring and keep my carrots and my chicken cooking. And while that's going on, okay, this is kind of like a good temperature right here for the rice to reheat. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your rice and put it in a bowl, or not a bowl, a pot like this. Make sure you scoop it all out. Get every little bit of good rice in there. Don't be wasteful, or in other words, like Uncle Eddie says, or Cousin Eddie, don't get stingy on me now. Get every little bit of good rice in there. Even if you have to scrape the bottom of it. Because sometimes rice gets stuck at the bottom of my rice pot cooker thing. So make sure you get every little good bit of it. But as you can hear, it's starting to cook already without even any oil or anything. You don't want that, because if you start cooking it like that, then you'll have refried rice. But that's not what you want. You want just regular fluffy rice. This is what you're going to want to do. You pour in some water in your rice. Not too much, just about enough. And you get your water and your rice, and you kind of stir it all together. So you're going to have kind of like a watery substance of rice. So you kind of just stir it all together, so then that way it kind of mends all together. Kind of stir it a little and break up all the bits of the chunks of rice. So once you think that's all good, you let that rice sit for, let's give it 10 minutes. And while your rice is sitting cooking, make sure you put a lid on top. So then that way, what's going to happen is the water from that rice is going to steam it. And let me show you guys the cam of what the curry looks like right now. As you can see, it's bubbling a bit, so that's pretty good. And make sure you continue to stir it, or else you're going to have that yellow-orange residue right there. So you continue stirring it, man. Whoa. And sometimes if you get the curry sauce on your clothes, it kind of tends to stain it. I mean, not stain it, but make sure you just wipe it off as soon as you can. Because sometimes the smell will reside on your clothing for a day or two. Even when I cook curry in my apartment, the smell of the curry tends to stay inside my apartment for a good while. And don't forget to taste one of your carrots right here to see if it doesn't have to be completely soft, just a little soft, man. So make sure you taste your carrot if you want to know if it's nice and soft or whatnot. Okay. So my carrots are good and soft now. So the next thing you want to do is put in your potatoes. Don't just dump it in there. If you dump it in there, you're going to get the curry sauce everywhere. So you kind of have to gently. Whoa. gently dump your potatoes in there. And you continue to make sure you stir everything all together. So once your potatoes are in there, you stir it in there and make sure you combine everything. And then you let this thing cook for another, we'll say 20 minutes again. So make sure you continue to stir all your vegetables and all your curry and whatnot, man. Wow. And from this big old pot, my pot is almost full. So this, if I wanted to, I could invite someone over, then we could split this whole thing and we can fall into a food coma. But other than that, since it's just me, I'm going to probably only eat maybe a quarter of it. And then the next day I'm going to eat half of it. And then the other day I'm going to eat a quarter of it. So yeah, it's always good with some rice, man, if you ever try curry. And sometimes some people have the effect to where it'll give you the BJs. But other than that, beyond that, I kind of think I still love it. But I think people have a weak stomach for this kind of food. And that's all right, man. That's everyone's deal. But yeah, let me get back to some comments, man. It's been a while since I read some comments, guys. Whoa. Let's get back to some comments. You guys can, I'll be right here and you guys can watch my curry. Okay, there we go. All right. Tequila Samurai, Shane from Rent. Alex Hale, really down to earth. Okay, thank you. Had a lot of good times, though. A lot of gig parties. Look at Mr. Ryan. I got you. You go, dude, with that bad self. Hey. Today is my 19th anniversary with my company. Congratulations, Kidlichi. Jesse Monty, happy anniversary. B. Gorman, Party Face. Yazi, 19 years. Congrats. They got a hard worker there for sure. At Kintlichi, Heart Face, thank you. Kintlichi, right on. Joni Mitchell, what's going on? My apologies if I'm just now reading your comment. I've been really in the zone of cooking this curry and everyone watching me, so thank you for joining my live, guys. Kitlichi, thumbs up with the peace sign. But yeah, guys, I'm just this basically that's all it is, you know. It's a lot of prep work for the ingredients, and at the beginning, you kind of have to rush fast with putting everything together, and that's all it is. You just get all your ingredients, and you dump in all the harder ingredients, and you continue to stir your curry, and then make sure you check to make sure you don't throw in everything at once because, if you throw in everything at once, your ingredients are not gonna work together. Then your carrots might be hard, and then your potatoes might be soft, and your chicken might still be raw. So it's always good to go in order when it comes to cooking this recipe, or at least that's how I figured out this recipe, man. As you can see. Nice and soft, man. So you continue to stir it and continue to do your thing when it comes to making this curry. And as I said before, you can add your own ingredients. It doesn't have to be exactly what I put in, but I've seen people put chocolate in their curry. I don't know how that works, but I've seen people do it, and it actually turned out pretty good. So yeah, guys, this is how I make my curry. And make sure you continue to check on your rice over here, because you don't want your rice to get too hard. So let's check on the rice, man. So make sure you check on your rice. You don't want your rice to have too much. If you want fluff in your rice, you're welcome to keep a lot of water on it. But if you want your rice to be like a perfect consistency, make sure you keep checking it. And if you want to add more water, you're welcome to. Me, I like to have my rice almost fluffy, but just a little hard, a little bit of chew to it, but make sure you stir it just a bit so then that way your rice doesn't get stuck to the bottom of your pot. And let's put that back on for a few more minutes. And you continue to stir your curry. And while this is going on, make sure you check your if you want to check to see if the potatoes are done, just grab yourself a potato and then taste it. If it's too hard, then that means it's not ready for the next ingredient. But if it's just a little soft and it's good to go, you can dump in your tomatoes, then your onions and what have you. Yeah, it's still a little hard, but you're like, it's still a little hard, but you just let it cook for another 10 minutes, and then you check your potatoes again. And you keep stirring it, too. And this is what it's going to look like. You see how thick it is, though? That's the consistency I want. But if you want it watered, then that's when you add more. If you want to add water to it, you're welcome to add water to it. But if you kind of want it with the thick consistency, then all you got to use is coconut oil or coconut milk. Let's get back to some comments. Hanks looks good. Michelle looks yummy. Yeah, I'm real excited to. Oh, it's not on there, right? There we go. I'm just really excited because every time I eat curry, it just makes me feel all warm and wholesome, and it just makes me feel like I'm at home. And curry's been through me through the hard times and through the good times, and it's one of those dishes that I enjoy making. Right next to air fried salmon. If some of you don't know, on my last channel, my last and first live from my last channel, I made air fried salmon with rice. I love rice, man, but yeah, I made air fried salmon with rice. So maybe next week I'll do that since this is gonna be my new channel and I don't mind doing cooking lives in front of everyone. But this live will only be up for 1 week. As for my other live, the one where I was cooking the kebabs, I'm gonna take that down today. And this live, I'm gonna leave this live up for 1 week. And then once I start my another cooking live, I'm gonna take off that live and then take off this live and then start another live. So yeah, guys. So my channel's more about you have to be there to see it channel because that's the way I am. I like to have my channel seen right then and there. If you didn't see it, then you're SOL. But beyond that, man, I'm just glad everyone's here, and it gives everyone a good opportunity, a good week to watch my channel and my videos, man. So don't forget to keep stirring your curry. If it starts bubbling like crazy, make sure you turn down the heat, or if you want to cook it fast, then you can leave it. Right now, the curry heat is in the middle, man. The middle of the temperature, So make sure you keep stirring your curry, and if there's small bits of the sauce stuck to the side of the pan, make sure you kind of scrape it off and then kind of stir it into the curry because you don't want to waste that, and it's like a really good flavor that adds more flavor to the curry, and it makes it more yellow too. Wow. And my rice is done. And let me show you guys my rice and what it looks like. Because my rice, I had leftover rice and I didn't want to throw it away. And when you use water to reheat your rice and you put your lid on top, this is what it's going to look like. See how nice and texture it is? It's like making fresh rice again, basically. So make sure, don't throw out your rice. If you have a lot of leftover rice, don't throw it out. You can use it for refried rice, or you can just add a little water and then put it in the pot and reheat it, and then you got yourself some good rice again. Whoa! And keep stirring your curry. And then make sure you got a tasting spoon and grab one of these potatoes. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not sick. It's when you have all these different curry, when you have the spices like curry, it gives me like a little bit of a runny nose, just a bit, but not too much. What you're gonna do now is, now that your potato is softened up a bit, add your onion. I know you could add your onion at the beginning, but me, I like to add. Well, this is my first time I actually added my onion a little late, so I always like to experiment with how I can cook my my different dishes, and this is how it's gonna be, man. So once that's in there, you make sure you stir it up a bit. And since it's already kind of soft, your onion, you don't have to worry about leaving it on the stove for like a good 20 minutes or whatnot. And for some of you that don't like onion, you don't have to put onion in there. But as for me, I like to have onion in there because it gives a bit of a flavor kick to it. But yeah, man, make sure you stir your onion in there nice and good. Make sure it breaks apart, because sometimes the onion likes to stay all together. Make sure you stir it up in there. And this time, since I put a soft ingredient in there, the onion is kind of already soft. You can just leave it in there for 10 minutes. Let's get back to some comments. All right. Wow. Whoa. Hello, Pussycat. Whoa, 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 whoa. How you doing, Pussycat? All right, Joni Mitchell. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Joni. Yazzie family. Smells good. Brenda Shanks. Looks good. Looks yummy. Okay. You gonna watch a new Batman movie? Hells yeah. I already bought my ticket, and I'll be seeing it Friday afternoon, because I was gonna watch it Saturday, but I'm gonna go up to Gallup, so I'll be in Gallup this weekend. Even though the cook-off is off, but I'll be handling business in Gallup Saturday. So I'll be in Gallup Saturday for some of you that are in that neck of the woods, man. Yazzie family vlogs and cooking naan bread. Naan bread. I can't make fried bread because I don't like the greasiness of it, but naan bread. I think I'm gonna learn how to try and cook that. So who knows? I might learn how to make bread, but it's not going to be regular bread. It's going to be naan bread. That's one of the breads I love to eat, especially when they crush up the mint and olive oil and the garlic on it. Man, some good eating. One of my sorry guys, like I said, there's a lot of spices and it tends to make me cough and have runny nose. One of my Eastern Indian friends used to cook using curry. I can't remember the dishes, but she said curry was good for you. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, there's, like I was telling everybody, there's two types of curry. There's Middle Eastern curry, or there's Eastern Indian curry, and there's Thai curry. I'm cooking the Thai curry. The curry is basically almost like the version of the European version of vegetable soup, basically, if that's the best way to put it. But yeah, man, this is what I'm doing right now, and my curry's almost done, and I'll let you guys see what I'm going to be eating. But let me check the curry. And when you're cooking soup or whatever, what have you, that's what your tasting spoon's for. So you grab your tasting spoon and then you just take a little bit. Then that will determine if you want to add salt or pepper or anything else to it. But as for me, I like to cook all my ingredients first and make sure they all get to know each other. And then once that's all done, I add all my spices and whatnot to it. But let me get my spices ready though. This is what I'm gonna put inside my curry for some of you that are wondering. I like to add a little bit of pepper flakes to give it a little bit of a kick. I'll add a little bit of ground black pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of kosher salt. And kosher salt is really good to cook with. And sometimes when it comes to curry, people like to add honey, chocolate, and all these different ingredients, man. I personally don't add chocolate to it because I'm allergic to chocolate, but yeah, man. I try and figure out different things on how I can cook this curry. And you can also tell by the smell too. So once that's all good and ready, I like to add my garlic to it. Let me get a spoon. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me grab a spoon. And what I like to do is since garlic's like really powerful, I don't like to put that much garlic in there, but if I put just a little bit in there, I'll still taste it and all the flavors will come together. So what I like to do is put in just a little bit, not too much, but probably about yay much of garlic inside my curry here. I'll probably add just a little bit more right there. It's a good amount, just about a spoonful. So you dump that in there. And while that's going on, make sure you stir your ingredients together. Because if you don't stir ingredients together, your curry's gonna taste kind of funny. Like one flavor is only gonna be in one part of the curry, and then the rest of your curry is gonna taste kind of bland, man. So make sure you continue to stir your curry and all your ingredients together. In the words of Byron, you gotta make sure all your ingredients get to know each other. Oh man, he's all funny when he's cooking. But yeah, I understand when Byron says that, man. When he says you gotta get all your ingredients to know each other, man. And make sure you continue to stir all your ingredients together. I know I keep saying that, but it is true, man. You don't want any of your ingredients to stick together, or you don't want one part of your curry tasting a certain way and then it doesn't taste like that, you know. Make sure you continue to stir your curry, man. And I'll keep stirring that and I'll let it sit for like a good 5 minutes because everything's already almost done. And the last ingredient I gotta throw in are my cherry tomatoes because that's what will make the color pop, and the juices from that will change the flavor of the whole curry, man. Let's see what everyone's saying. Whoa. Is Thai chili peppers optional? Yeah. Like I said, if you really want to overdo it with the curry and you want to make it really spicy as AF, you're welcome to do whatever you want with it, man. As for me, I like to have just a little bit of pepper to it so it gives it a little bit of a kick to it. And, you know, that's my preference. But if you want to add Thai chili peppers, or you want to add peanut butter, you want to add chocolate, you want to add honey to it, you're welcome to do it. And yes, people do add those type of ingredients to curry, man. And I'm drinking iced coffee too. I was gonna make Thai tea, but I didn't have any of those bobas, so iced coffee will do for now. Peanuts, yeah. People add peanuts too, or what people do is once you're done making your whole dish, what people like to do is ground the peanuts up on top. They even do that with Thai Thai egg rolls, not egg rolls. What do they call them? Thai spring rolls. Yeah, they add the peanuts and they add peanut sauce to it, and that is amazing. So if you guys ever like Thai food and eating healthy food, that's kind of Asian cuisine, I highly suggest you check out a Thai restaurant, man. They make really good curry and they make good pho, and their dessert menu is insane because what I like to eat for dessert from there is it's like sticky rice and mango, and there's like a really thin milky sauce they add to it. It's really insane. So you guys gotta try that sometime. That's why when I cook, I like to experiment with food and try different types of food, man. Because like I said, we only live once, man. It's good to go out there and explore different options of food, man. I get some people can't eat certain types of food, but that's how I am. Like I can't eat chocolate, I can't eat shrimp, I can't eat lobster, I can't eat crawfish, or can't eat I can't eat too much lamb, man. I can't even eat pinions too. Let's see. Top of that potato soup. Oh yeah. If you crush peanuts on top of a soup, certain types of soup, yeah, man. I bet pinions would go on top. What do you think? I don't know. It's been a long time since I tried pinions, but like I said, if you want to do experiment with however you want to make your curry by watching my recipe, then you're welcome to. It's always good to experiment so you know what not to try next time. If I were you, this is what I would do. I would cook all my curry, then whatever ingredients you want to add on top of it, I would get like a bowl and have that whole bowl of curry to itself, and then pour out like a separate bowl of curry, maybe like a small bowl, and then add whatever crazy ingredients you want to it, and then mix it all together, and then taste that before you mess up the whole bowl. But that's what I would do. That's what I do sometimes too. Like this whole curry I'm making, this is already perfect the way it is. But if I want to add things to it, I'll scoop out like a small bowl and then add ingredients to it as a just to be if I can make it better. But so far, I like my curry the way I make it. But if you want to replicate this ingredient or this the style of how I make it, then you're welcome to. Let's check on the curry, guys. All right. And I'm guessing everything's nice and good because it's been sitting here for about 5-10 minutes now. So the last ingredient I like to add are the tomatoes. And make sure you get the juices on there because sometimes there's some juice residue of the tomatoes. Make sure you pour that in there because I kid you not, it'll change the flavor of the curry. And as I said before, make sure you mix all your ingredients together. So make sure all the tomatoes and whatnot are not centralized to one area. You spread them out a little because the juices of the tomatoes will make the curry change, and then all the flavors will come together and it'll all change everything. But let me show you guys what it looks like now, all right? Or you know what, let me cook it a little and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Because so far it looks good, and you know what, F it, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like now. And this is what it looks like right now. Whoa. There we go. All right. I need to make some, let's see. I need to make you some berrien from Jalisco. Oh, birria from Jalisco. Okay, that sounds good. Another thing I like is Mexican food, but the only thing I don't like about some Mexican food is they add a lot of cheese to it, man. The Aussie family. What brand of curry do you use? Oh, do I still have the box? Oh, it is called Asian Home Gourmet. That's what it's called. So if you guys are at an Asian marketplace, they always have like certain types of sauces and whatnot. What you can do is you can look around and that brand, the Asian Home Gourmet, they have like 4 or 5 different types of sauces like that. They have sauce for like yellow curry, green curry, red curry, and they also have like sauces for like when you put I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a Vietnamese soup with shrimps and seafood in there. Basically, like a seafood boil, but Vietnamese style. They even have that sauce for it. There's like a lot of different sauces. I like to use different types of sauces from Asian marketplaces, so it makes my food taste better, and it's like a whole different experience and different types of food I get. There's also another. There's also another. There's also another. There's another type of seasoning I use, and I use it for my chicken too. It's the way I cook, like how Arabic people cook their chicken and the sauces and the spices they use. I got something for that too, right here. So yeah, I like to experiment with all sorts of food because I get tired of eating the same thing, and I like to try and explore different types of food. And this is one of the foods I like because it's healthy and it's a lot of food, and I'm gonna have leftovers, and it's really good for me. And let's check on that curry, guys. Make sure you continue to stir it because sometimes it'll get really thick and sometimes it'll burn at the bottom. So you continue to stir your curry, man. And then since everything is already almost done, this is what I do. You don't have to, but this is what I like to do. I like to add just a little bit of pepper flakes. Some black pepper. And some kosher salt. Oh, I have to do this. I don't know when the next time I'm going to do this is, but I'm going to do it right now. Where's my sunglasses? Hold on. I'm going to do something. Can everyone see me? This is how you do it. Whoa. This is how you do it. Oh, I got it. Let me do it again. Oh, that's how you do it. Or like Emerald Lagasse. Bam. Bam. All right, this is cooking. We got to be serious, guys. I'm just kidding. But yeah, make sure you mix in all your ingredients. Because you don't want all your ingredients to taste a certain way in all of your cooking, So you continue to stir it and it's going to get nice and thick. Nice and thick. Wow. And let me move this around a bit, then I'll show you guys the final product of what my curry looks like. All right. I move all my ingredients out of the way. Clean up my kitchen a bit. Make sure you move all your ingredients around a bit. And one final taste test. Man, yep. I got it down. And this is what it looks like, guys, when it's all done. Let it sit for a few minutes, even though it looks really good and I want to eat into it, but it's going to be kind of hot. So you let it sit for like a good 5 minutes. But let me show you guys what it looks like now. After adding all my ingredients, that's what it looks like. And the rice. Whoa. So yeah, guys, that's what it looks like when it's all done and ready to go. And let me hang up my apron and get everything transferred over to my living room. Whoa. Or you know what? Let me just wait until it cools down, and then let's just chat a bit. If you guys are willing to chat with me, then that's cool. If not, then that's cool too, I suppose. Let me move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. Move that right there. And move this right here. Move that right here. Put this away. Put that in there. This in here. Let me move this over here. Oh. Whoa. All right, guys, I'm just getting everything all set up real quick, just for a minute. So bear with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa. All right. Back to the comments. Whoa. Still all this stuff everywhere. Man, I'm all sloppy today. Normally, I'd clean this up in a flash, but, you know, I'm enjoying the live and I'm enjoying everyone's company that's still on. If you want to log off or whatnot, you're welcome to, man. But I'm still cooking and I'm going to be enjoying my live right now. And I'm just waiting for my food to get done. Oh, man, my back. Let's get back to some comments. Love music. That looks good, man. Cool. Thanks, man. Gotta look for that in Albuquerque. Gonna copy the rest of it. Hey, Warren, since I'm going up there Saturday, I could probably buy you some of the. I could probably buy you the curry pack and the what you call it, the coconut milk. then I can give that to you, and you guys can try out the recipe for yourselves. Spices make a big difference in a dish. Yes, it does, Game Panda. Do hamburger help? Do hamburger helper next time. Hey, you know what? I've never tried a hamburger helper. I keep asking my sister, how do you make it? She just says you grab the ground beef and you throw the ingredients in there. I'm like, oh, that's no fun. I like a challenge, man. Ja, right on. A good chef always tastes his food. Yep, you gotta constantly taste your food. Isn't that weird though? You don't taste the food and then you just automatically think it's good. I always like to taste my food, man. DC or Marvel? I'll probably go with Marvel because, like I said, Marvel has one of my favorite superheroes in there, or anti-hero, the Punisher. And if you don't know, even Marvel has its own version of Superman called the Sentry, but then the Sentry's a little off because he has like an evil dark side. I forget, the Void, that's what he calls him, the Void and the Sentry. So if you don't know the Sentry, go look him up, man. Pretty crazy superhero. Did you start your new puzzle? Oh no, Yazzie family actually ordered another one, man. Let me show you. I actually ordered another one and it came in today. This is it right now. And each one of these houses in this picture, they're like haunted places in every horror movie. Like this one way up here. This is like the hotel from The Shining, and this right here, it's like the house that Annabelle was in. And let's see, this is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, and the Michael Myers house right here. So yeah, this is the puzzle that came in today. So I'm this is one of the puzzles I want to get worked on, but I'm waiting for that. Oh yeah, if you guys want something to snack on, or you don't have that much food in the house, yeah, there's an Amityville horror house in there too. Pretty cool puzzle. But if you guys need something to snack on and you don't have that much ingredients inside your house, this is what I do. This is what I normally do if I'm kind of starving, but I don't want to eat anything crazy. I normally grab like some rice, and I buy some of the seaweed. Something like a small pack. And it has bits like seaweed in there already. So this is what I like to do. Thank you for this food. Continue to watch over us all and guide us all through these hard times. Amen. But yeah, this is what I like to do. I like to grab this seaweed right here. See, it comes in like a seaweed. You can eat it by itself. Or this is what I also like to do. Well, you grab a spoon of rice, throw it on there, and you just eat it like that too. See, you got yourself an actual sushi. They're still hot. But yeah, if you guys are like really hungry and you don't have that much ingredients in your house, this is what I like to do. This is what I like to snack on. I get like I made a good amount of rice, and I buy buy myself like seaweed packs. So you just grab your seaweed. You can eat it by itself, or you can eat it with rice. So there you go. Get yourself a little bit of the rice and you stuff it on there. And if you want, you can put like whatever ingredients you want on it. If you want to dip it in some soy sauce, you're welcome to do that. Or if you want to add like tuna on there and eat it like that, you're welcome to. But when I'm waiting for food, I always like to eat that. That looks good. Where can I find seaweed? Oh, the seaweed I bought this at an Asian marketplace, but you can also buy this at Sam's Club in the bulk. It comes in like a really big bulk. Let me show you what brand I got. It comes in like this right here. It's called roasted seaweed. There's like different types of seaweed, but you don't want to get the giant ones that are really hard. That one's meant for like making soups and whatnot. This seaweed right here, it's already roasted and it's a natural snack. So this is pretty healthy for you. So if you're ever like in Safeway or Sam's Club or the Asian marketplace, they always have these. And they have a good deal too. I bought me like 12. Wait, hold on. Let me look. I think I got the box here somewhere. Oh. See, this is what I bought. It comes in 3, 6, 9, 12. It comes in a 12 pack. And I bought this for $6, so pretty good. And I think if you, from where I was at or where I bought this, if you buy 2 of them, you get like $4 off or something. It's a pretty good deal. And even my niece and nephew, they're probably like my niece and nephew. My niece is like 9 years old and my nephew is like 5. And they love eating these too. So every time I go to Asian marketplace, I always buy them this. And I don't know where they learned it from. Might have been me or some TV show, but they like to snack on these. And now I'm just snacking away as I'm still waiting for my curry to cool down just a bit. So if you guys are in the valley and you're watching my live, I can tell you where to get this seaweed, and it's a pretty cheap price, and it's really good. And I go there a lot too. There is a place on, let me see. Where was it at? H Mart, Broadway. Oh. If you guys are in the valley, there's a place I always go to in Mesa. I always like to call it Asian Road because there's a lot of Asian marketplaces there. And where I like to buy my my curry pack and my seaweed, it's on the corner of Dobson and Broadway. It's called AZ International Marketplace. And this is what it looks like from the outside. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. Right here. That's what it looks like, and there's tigers in the front, or lions, I think. And they sell all sorts of seaweed, and they also sell that curry pack I have. I think they're out because I took the last 2. Yeah, and if you want to explore different types of Asian cuisine and different marketplaces, I highly recommend International Marketplace. And there's this place also. It's called H Mart. Let me see if I can pull it up. Anyways, it's a Korean grocery store. It's called H Mart. That's what it looks like from the outside. They sell all sorts of things there, a lot of different types of areas, and they also sell like they have like a bakery inside, and their fruit and vegetable selection's insane, man. Also within this marketplace, they sell like pork belly. So if you're interested in pork belly, go check it out. And they also have like they have an actual inside that same grocery store. They have a they have like a food court, so you can try bibimbap and kebabs and all these different places. So if you're ever in that area, all the way down Broadway between let's see, between Main Street and Southern, then that's what I like to call Asian Road, because there's a lot of Asian marketplaces there and really good food. Yep. So if you guys are ever in that area, go check it out. I highly recommend that people try different types of food, man. And different types of food is what I like, and I like experimenting with healthy food, especially because ever since living out here and being on the road, I've always enjoyed healthy food and taking really good care of myself. And I think my curry is nice and cold, or nice and cooled down. So let me plate it up and then show you guys what the final result of it is. Oh, I already got a bowl over here. Okay, so this is what I like to do when I'm plating up my curry over there. This is what I like to do. I like to grab my rice and then put it on one side of the bowl, or like half the bowl, kind of like a moon shape. So make sure you grab your rice. Pat it down nice. So when you grab your curry, and if you guys are wondering, this is what it looks like. The final result of everything. As you can see, the rice and then the curry and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. And I like it, and it's really good. So now that everything's all done, you can also have seaweed with it if you like. I like to mix different types of food together, just so I can explore different types of flavors and whatnot. Oh shoot, that's down the road. I always pass by there. Yeah. And I always tell everyone, if you see a place and it looks interesting, stop by and check it out, because you don't know if it's ever going to be there again. Do they have a 99 cents only store out in your area? Sometimes they have Asian noodles. Yeah, 99 cent store and Family Store or Family Dollar. They have some around here, but I rarely go in there because it's always in the, no offense, but from the 99 cent stores I've seen, they're always in like a really bad neighborhood. So yeah, but I only go in there if I really need something, but I don't really go into 99 cent stores. Mekong Plaza on Broadway. Oh yeah, Game Panda. I used to like going there because every Saturday they used to have like people making like delicious snacks, and there was this one girl, she made like a puff pastry and it had like rice inside of it and it was gooey with chocolate inside. Oh, and they used to have these cool cookies too that were really insane. It had cinnamon in there and it had whipped cream on the inside. Oh, since COVID, they kind of stopped doing that. I always think like, what's COVID got to do with that? As long as everyone keeps their area sanitized, I think we should be all good. That's so awesome. Definitely gonna go inside. Yeah, go inside. Go inside. I highly recommend it. They have Korean corn dogs. Yeah, I seen that, but I seen that, but the corn dogs are really like yay big, and it's crazy what kind of crazy things they put on the corn dogs. Well, it's scrumptious, delicious. Thank you, Jen. Oh, that looks good. Thank you, native guy. Looks so good to enjoy. Thank you. I am Jen. What'd she say? What part of Phoenix do you stay? I stay within the valley. Hey, if you are very curious, I stay between Central and Jefferson, between I stay within the compounds of Central, Jefferson, 52nd and here, and 52nd and Camelback, and Central and Camelback. So within the whole square of Central Phoenix, that's within the whole area I stay. I don't go really outside, except if I need ingredients or if I'm meeting friends for like dinner somewhere, like Scottsdale or Chandler. I'll go there, but beyond that, I won't really. I'll stay home and enjoy everyone's live. And I'm just glad everyone gets to enjoy my live right now. If you guys like this live, don't forget to click the thumbs up. Don't forget the seaweed. See, here's what I like to do. Make sure the seaweed's right there. Then I get the rice and a little bit of the curry in. Yep, and I still have a lot of curry left over, so I'm gonna put it in my little pail. Not my pail, my little plastic container and save it for tomorrow. So I get to have curry tomorrow, and I don't know. I might finish it all tomorrow, but yeah. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Wow. But it smells good. Oh man, you have no idea. That's the only downside to curry I don't like though. Like when I make curry, the smell seems to linger for like a day or two and then it goes away. But then it feels like, oh, I get to have curry again. That's the good part, but that's just that from my point of view, that's the downside of making curry because it lingers in the air for like a day or two. But I don't mind it because I'm hardly home. I'm always at the office or, I'm always out and about exploring. But, but lately I've been home more, so I don't mind it. I mean, the first few times I made curry, I was like, when's the smell going to go away? But what I've learned from making curry is make sure you wipe down everything that has curry residue on there and open all the windows and turn on your little fan right there. So then that way all the smell gets out of here. Let's see. I am hungry, but I'm eating popcorn. Popcorn sounds good. I don't mind popcorn at the movie theater, but I won't eat it with butter. What are healthy snacks you have in mind, like Asian market? I like a lot of their fruits there, like dragon fruit, and it's called a jackfruit. It comes in like a giant oval thing, and then it's really sticky though, so you kind of have to be careful, and it helps build up your jaw muscles because it's kind of all squishy, and it has like a weird flavor like watermelon, and tastes. I guess closest thing I can kind of thing I can compare it to is maybe like cantaloupe, and yeah, probably like a cantaloupe, and it's real squishy. That's what I like. I like to eat jackfruit, dragon fruit, and these right here. Oh yeah, and also there's another thing I like to eat. It's more of a kind of like a snack, like an Asian or Japanese. What do they call it? A Japanese dessert. It comes in like a little. It's like a frisbee looking shape thing. It looks like a cookie, but it's real soft and pastry, and then inside is like a red bean paste. So that's kind of the closest thing of healthy I can get to when it comes to eating healthy snacks, like pastries and whatnot. Y'all do family, just like garlic. Yep. Maybe because that's why the smell lingers in the air, because it smells like garlic too. Are the items listed in English? Yeah. Everything I get, I can read in English. I'm not saying I read Japanese or Chinese or anything like that, or Korean, but most of the things I get, they have like it's all in English. But if you want to go and try something that has different language on there, good luck. But everything I buy has English on there, and I always read the ingredients, and if it kind of matches up with what I'm eating, then it's pretty good. And sometimes they have the English version, and they have whatever country it came from. So if it came from China or Japan or Thailand or whatever, it'll have the other exact opposite of the English version of it. Wow, I am Jen, asking a lot of questions tonight. You know what? Let me put this right here. Save, and then show, and then right here. Shout out to I am Jen. Pristonian. The curry is amazing. The chicken I put in there, it's nice and soft. The potatoes break apart easily, and especially the carrots are amazing too. So I have no complaints. And on top of that, the tomatoes give it a good flavor because it's all juicy and it breaks apart. So it's amazing. I wish I could eat another bowl, but I'm already getting full. So if you guys are welcome, you're welcome to call in if you want, because I'm all done cooking and I'm just here eating. Someone on the last live I did, they told me I should do a mukbang. What do you guys think? Let's see if I can tilt this down. Let me get some more curry, because there's more rice than there is curry. There we go. Not too much because I don't want to overeat. Sometimes I tend to do that. I tend to overeat, man. Well, sorry guys. Let me get my. I forgot. I gotta take my vitamins. So ever since I started eating healthy, I take vitamins now. Or never, not really. I mean, I've been taking vitamins since high school because I was really serious about going to the military, and I was training really hard to go to the military when I was in high school. I took vitamins and I took pre-workout and everything, man. I lost a lot of weight, and yeah, man, I just started taking. Ever since then, I just never stopped taking. I just never stopped taking vitamins after that, man. Hold on, I'll be right back. I get my other medicine. Here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm back. Just kidding. What are the top 5 dishes you can make? Oh, as you can see, I can make curry, yellow curry. I can make salmon, air-fried salmon. I can make chicken breasts and broccoli. And let me see what else. I can make Korean. Oh, my holiday ham. Everyone loves my holiday ham, so that's one of those ones. And my friend, she comes down every now and then, and she loves Korean food, and she likes when I cook for her. So she always likes to say my what you call it, my Korean tofu stew with pork belly. She always likes when I make that. So yeah, those are my top 5 dishes on what I can make. But once a week I always like to eat salmon. Sorry guys, I'm taking my vitamins. Okay. Yes, I love mukbangs. Yeah, I'll probably consider doing a mukbang, but sometimes I don't want to overeat, then I feel really sluggish, so it's real hard for me to do certain mukbangs. But when I think of mukbangs, people eat like a lot of food, man, and I'm like, I don't think I can eat that much food, man, in one sitting, because it'd probably give me a stomach ache, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't want to eat anymore, man. I am Germs. Thank you for subscribing, man. I really appreciate it. And for some of you that don't know, I am also doing a contest right now. My 100 subscriber giveaway. In my contest, I'm going to be doing a drawing of 4 people. And all you got to do is email me your YouTube name and an inspirational quote and who it's by. Also in the subject line, you have to type out, I want to be in the drawing. That's the contest, and I'll have that post up until, I'll keep the drawing open until Saturday night at 8 p.m. And then Monday night, that's when I'll do the drawing. So if you're interested in entering my drawing, I just gave you the gist of how to enter, man. And I'll be doing the drawing Monday morning, and I'll be able to do split screen. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to show my other screen on my computer. Then I'm going to put everyone's name who entered in my contest on a wheel, and the wheel is going to choose, and I'm going to pick 4 people. And the prizes are, you're going to win one of my, let me show you my shirts real quick. The prize for this drawing is going to be one of my merch. As you can see, it's black on or white on black with white sleeves. It's a baseball tee, so it's pretty comfortable. You'll win that, a box of my favorite tea, and or coffee, whichever you prefer, tea or coffee. 3 of my stickers. I don't have any of them right now. I think they're in my car or at my office, but I'll have 3. You'll get 3 of my stickers and 50 packs or 50 different type of horror brand stickers. And I ordered some vintage pictures of old school, what do they call it? Old school classic rock bands. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them in a picture frame. But anyways, those will be the prizes. Also, I'm gonna write out a letter saying thank you and a little quote for a quote, you know. So that's gonna be the drawing, and those are the prizes. I know 100 people or 100 subscribers isn't much, but I greatly appreciate everyone subscribing to my channel, even though I only do lives. And you know, like I say, I like interacting with people, and I like to interact with my subscribers. And I just thought I'd give back to my subscribers for allowing me to continue doing my lives, and I'll continue to do more lives. Lives I can do, but vlogs I will not do. But my lives, I only keep up my lives for like a few days, and then I take them down. But this live I'm doing right now, I'll keep this live up for about a week until I take it down, and then I'm gonna do another cooking live next week. So I think this is gonna be my new thing now. It's gonna be called Raven's Kitchen with Mr. Ryan. Then it's gonna have the menu. Then I'm gonna take a picture of whatever I'm gonna be cooking. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be the new segment on my channel. I'm gonna cook at least one. I'm gonna go live once a week cooking something. But other than that, I'll be cooking, or not cooking, but I'll just be hanging out on the live. So if you guys catch my live, you're welcome to. You guys are welcome to hang out with me or ask me questions, or even call-ins if you prefer. This is bomb. I wish you guys could try some. I want to call, but my pig is sleeping in the house tonight, and she's a bit loud. Oh, you have a pig? Like a pet pig? What's your favorite type of water? Do you have a water brand? No, I just drink regular water. But the only water I don't like drinking is sparkling water, like bubbly or anything like that. I just prefer water. If I'm able to go up to a water, one of those places where you put 25 cents and you get a gallon of water, that's basically all I like to drink. As long as it's water, I don't really have a preference on the brand. If I didn't have a choice, I'd probably go with Dasani or maybe Smart Water. That's if those 2 waters are the only thing available. Mukbang on seaweed, I could do that. No, that's more of a ASMR than it is a mukbang. Have you tried Peaky bread? Peaky bread. Peaky bread. I think I might have. I just don't know. I think I might have tried Peaky bread. I'm not sure. I don't know, because what everyone tells me a certain food is, I think that's what it is. And then as soon as I found out what Peaky bread was, people were saying, no, that's not Peaky bread. And then other people were saying, yeah, that's Peaky bread. So I don't know if I have tried Peaky bread. So if I'm not mistaken, if that was Peaky bread, I would consider it to be really good. Prestonian. Damn, I bit my tongue. Haven't been able to eat anything good in like 4 days now. I'm famished, just like been eating applesauce. Hey, that's gotta suck. Last meals before you go to Mars. Last meal to go to Mars. If If you guys like Korean food, I like to try probably my last meal before I go to Mars, because I know nothing grows on Mars, is like a giant bowl of bibimbap. Like, you know, what bibimbap is like a giant bowl, and at the bottom of it is cooked rice, and they have the freshest ingredients as toppings on top. So, excuse me. So they'll have mushrooms. They'll have sometimes meat, like bulgogi, which is steak, and it's marinated in Korean sauce. And then after that, there's like different types of vegetables. I can't remember, even kimchi too. And it's layered on top of rice onto a hot bowl. That's what I would want to eat, because no matter what Korean restaurant I go to, I always prefer getting bibimbap or bulgogi. And bulgogi is basically the same thing. It's like a marinated meat. I drink Bash's water a lot. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if no other fancy water is available, I just drink whatever water is available. Even Bash's water. Like when I go back home to my mom's place, she's got a lot of Bash's water, and I go through like 8 of them. Because for some of you that don't know, I like to drink a lot of water, man. ASMR vibes. You know it. Bash's water is good. Yeah, it is. Peaky bread dipped in water is good. Yeah, I don't know if I ever tried peaky bread. I might have, but I don't know. Because, like I said, people tell me what a food is, and then I consider that's what it is, and then other people say that's not it, and then it gets me confused on what things are sometimes. And don't eat these. I know they come in like salt, and sometimes they come in like food packets or whatever. Whatever you do, don't eat these. So, I'm all done with my seaweed. After I'm done with this bowl, I am done. I won't be able to eat anything until tomorrow evening, because with the potatoes and the chicken and the rice, even though it's not much, it'll expand in your stomach like crazy. Still going to consider it. Yeah, I'm still considering it. Because I want to start going live from my phone. Because I guess I can't go live on my phone because my phone's a little old, so I can't go live on it yet. But I'm looking to get another phone just so I can strictly go live. And on top of that, if I were to get another phone where I can go live, I'll be able to do like 3 multiple screens. So it'll have my regular screen right here, which is from my laptop. And then if I'm doing a cooking live, I can hook my iPhone up to that, and then it'll say camera 2. And then if I move over there, it'll automatically go to camera 2. So I'm working on getting my lives more out there, you know. I rarely drink soda. Yeah, me too. I always drink if I'm craving something really sweet, like soda or something like that, I jump to agua fresca or I drink Gatorade. But beyond that, I don't drink soda. I don't even remember the last time I had soda was what? Long time. I prefer water, man. So I always try drinking a whole gallon of water, or sometimes if I'm really in there, I'll drink like 2 gallons of water a day. Three days, no soda with withdrawals now. Hey. Tried Hawaiian foods out there. Any good places? Oh, I tried Hawaiian food. I mean, it's not healthy for me, but I tried it just so I can, because Jermonton and Derrickson tried it out. What is it called? Hawaiian barbecue. This is a place I always like going to. It's called Onland Barbecue. I like going here every now and then, and their macaroni salad is insane, man. I was like, oh, I can't get enough of the macaroni salad they make. I think they make it in house. I'm not sure, but it always tastes good. So that's the only Hawaiian place barbecue I've ever tried. But beyond that, I haven't really tried any other Hawaiian barbecue recently yet. Yes, I have a juicer. I haven't used my juicer since last year because it got cold, and I always know like the best fruits are the ones that are bestly picked, especially in the summer months in the springtime. So I'm gonna start breaking out my juicer and maybe do like a juice cleanse like every few days. So then that way I can build up my immune system and everything. So yeah, I have a juicer, and last year I was juicing like crazy. I think I lost like 15 to 20 pounds juicing. So I already have a juicer, so I'm gonna start juicing again, so then now I can lose more weight. Oh damn! I bought a juicer a few years ago. I like apple/carrot juice. Weird combination, but taste is amazing. Juicer is on my list. I'm already juicy. Hey, Big P. Oh man, I'm almost full. I still need to finish that, and then I'm gonna put the rest of it away for tomorrow. This live probably would have been longer if I cut up the chicken in front of everyone, but if there's one thing I don't like doing in front of the live is cutting up the meat, because I'm afraid the contamination of the meat, I might be touching things and I might not know it. So I prefer just cutting the meat off of off camera than just going from there. Are you glitching or is it me? I don't know. I'm here. Hey, just kidding. Am I glitching? Let me know in the comments. Am I glitching? Eddie Hale, thank you for your company this evening. That curry sure looks yummy. It's good to see someone eat healthy and respect themselves. Thank you, Eddie Hale. Thank you for joining my live. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, well, there's something going on with my live, so I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening. So I'm going to end my live, and I hope everyone enjoyed my live, and I'm going to keep this live up for for a week. So if you guys want to make comments or whatever, then you're welcome to. Don't forget to like, share, and if you want, you don't have to. Maybe subscribe, man. But thank you for joining my live, and I hope everyone has a good day, man. And if you want to enter my contest, my information, the contest information is on my last video where it says 100 subscribers, man. And I hope everyone has a good day and good evening. And I hope everyone has a, yeah. All right. Well, I'm out. Until next live, guys. I'm out.